We bring you the Rochester Americans and the Toronto Marlies from Ricoh Coliseum. Linus Ullmark starting in goal.
Well, and he's been carrying the mail without question for the Rochester Americans. 14-5-3, 2.44 goals against, and a .924 save percentage. He's done an excellent job here in his third year in the American Hockey League, really taking that next step. And at the other end of the ice, Garrett Sparks will tend the twine for the Toronto Marlies. 11-5 on the year, a minuscule 1.85 goals against, and a .936 save percentage, which is good for second in the American Hockey League. And Garrett Sparks looking to get his team back in the win column, as the Marlies have had a bit of a lull of late, Todd. They're just one victory in their last 6 hockey games, and they want to get back on track.
This little one to get it over to Janssen, and across the line they go. Kapanen going to the goal, and just beyond him, and then Kapanen hit hard to the boards, is slow to get up.
Brendan Grewley with the hit on that play is Kapanen. I think it looks like, I don't know if he's lost his balance as they were going into the boards or not, but Kapanen gets up and looks like he's going to be okay, as that was a heavy hit. As he's shaking his head, is
Rosen working back to it. They got a penalty coming up for hooking. 6:12 left to go in the first period, and that's the first penalty of the hockey game.
Yeah, and it's going to go against the Rochester Americans trying to chase down a loose puck, and it's going to be C.J. Smith.
Difference being that one goal. Here's Redmond. Doesn't take the shot. Griffith looks in, shoots, scores! Seth Griffith opens it up, and the Marlies give up a power play goal to the Rochester Americans to open up the scoring here at Ricoh Coliseum. Stick out of his hand, got a penalty coming up. Here's Rich Clune, looks, shoots, and a blocker saved by Linus Ullmark.
Wow, a big save by Ullmark. It's a short-handed opportunity for Rich Clune, as Ben Smith would have been off to the races. It would have been a 2-on-0 break, and you wish that he still would have had his stick.
Smith, cross ice, Valley of Wade, shoots! Scooped up by Linus Ullmark as he grabs up one with less than 32 seconds to play. The Marlies pressing since they've been on the power play.
Well, you're right about that. As Rosen gets the puck, he passes it over to Alton, and the shot, the initial save by Ullmark, and then going below the goal line, Kirby Ricoh trying to either get it off the goaltender's pad on the rebound or the bank shot.
Got after it. Kapanen trying to get away. And we got a penalty coming up here, as Paliotta getting up slow.
I believe it's going to go against the Rochester Americans, so the Toronto Marlies will head back to the power play, and skating to the penalty box is Kyle Crisculo, and it's going to be a slashing call in the neutral zone.
The far side, Tennyson hanging on at the blue line briefly. Griffith turns it around. Tennyson lines up a shot, sent it wide, turning around, another one off the pad of Sparks, but the rebound put in. And the Toronto Marlies give up a goal late here in the third period, as Sahir Gill knocks it home for the Rochester Americans. Now the Toronto Marlies suffering their first shutout of the season, as they have gone this far in without suffering that situation. Linus Ullmark is the one who pulled it off. We'll be back to wrap things up here on Leafs Nation Network in just a moment.